is a house built out of stone. Wooden floors, walls, and window sills. Tables and chairs warmed by all of the dust. This is a place where I don't feel.
I was in Connecticut, in New Haven, Connecticut, visiting my grandson. I've been there since April 13. And I came back here in November, stayed for a month, and then I went back to Connecticut to spend time with my grandson and granddaughter. In March I was coming back, but my grandson's mother asked me to stay until June, until we got out of school. In the meantime, while I was there in Connecticut, somebody that was, I guess, staying at the house where I lived at, put something on the stove. He said he fell asleep, but I think he went down. I think he ran down the street to the corner store, and the house caught on fire. I came back here in August, and I had no place to stay. So I stayed at a hotel, and after my money ran out, I couldn't stay in the hotel anymore. I applied for a halfway house, someplace I could stay for a while. And so the lady from Community Action Agency, she brought me here. So that's basically my whole story. It's just that, I'm out of the house and home because of somebody else's mistake. Mm-hmm. So I'm here just trying to make it right. I can't get none. A lot of my stuff is still in the storage container. I do have some things, but I'm just thinking about going back to New Haven too. But I really don't have a place to live there. Mm-hmm. So I'm just trying to figure out what can I do. But I think I would probably rather be homeless in my own hometown where I was from than I would be homeless somewhere else. And basically, it's not a great or interesting story, but that's what happened to me. That's what brought me here. And those are my plans to get back and be with my grandchildren. Because I lost both of my sons. And my oldest son, he died in 2000. Choked to death. I think the cop choked him to death. And then my youngest son, John Claude, in 2011, he was coming out of a package store and the kid wanted to steal his chain, shot him in the leg while he ran, then ran up on him and shot him 3 more times in the chest. And so I've been basically dedicating myself to being the grandfather of my grandchildren. I have an 11-year-old girl, and my grandson is 8 years old. And like I said, it's not very exciting, but it's still sad on my behalf because I'm the one that's stuck out now because of somebody else's mistake. I don't really believe that the person fell asleep in the house when it was on fire because the way it looked like the damage, the way they tore the house up, he would have died in there. I think he put something on the stove when he tried to run down the street to the store. And being that he knows a lot of people, he probably got down there and started talking and running his mouth. And then by the time he came back, the house was up in flames. So that's basically my story right here, there. I eventually do want to go back to Connecticut though, because that's where my grandchildren are. And, well, I guess I have to be the next best thing, the grandfather, as they lost their father. So,
if you go back to Connecticut, is there anywhere for you to stay there? Are you going to stay at the house with your grandchildren? Or?
Right now, that's what I'm working on. I have a cousin down there. She's saying I can stay, but when I asked her, she was having something. She was busy trying to go do something. So I don't know if she registered as saying I could stay, but I don't know I don't believe she knows what it entails to.
Do they know that you're staying at the shelter now?
I think so. I told her, but sometimes when you tell people things and they kind of wandering with their minds on other things, they kind of don't focus on the things that you say to them. So I don't know if she got a total grasp of it. The unfortunate part about it is that my grandson's mother, because she wanted, I've been there long enough, so she wanted me to come back. She wanted me to go home because she wanted a house to herself, which is reasonably understandable. But you kind of think that when I was there in May, when I told her that my house caught on fire, and that, and then I came back, but now that I'm kind of left like this, that, she would kind of take the kindness of her own heart to say, well, Fred, since you're out, come back, you can stay until your house get done. But that's not going to happen, and it didn't happen. So, I guess I just can't rely on the kindness of other people, because maybe if I left in March like I started to, instead of staying there, maybe I wouldn't be here talking to y'all now, because maybe I would have been there, and what happened to the house wouldn't have happened. So, but I did what I did because out of my heart, to stay and help out. I guess that doesn't make it that everybody's got to have the same heart as you or feel the same way as you do. So here I am.
So, like we told her, we're writing letters to Congress after we stay outside. Is there anything you would like for the students to know or for us to know? Just anything.
Word of advice.
Word of advice or anything.
Stick close, stay good. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself sometimes, instead of, do what's right. Don't hurt nobody. Don't do no harm to nobody. But, do what's right. Sometimes it's going to hurt somebody, and sometimes it may not. But as long as you do what's right, trust in the Lord God and ask Him for guidance, and maybe He'll direct you in the right direction. So I guess He may have a plan for me, but unfortunately right now I can't see it. All I can see is where I'm at and what I'm into, and that's what I'm stuck on right now. But hopefully I'll get another shot. I may go, like I said, I may try to work on seeing if I can get in. I'm trying to get a place here, but I really want to go back to Connecticut and get a place. And depending upon what my cousin may do, she may let me stay, but I don't know. Because how sometimes when you ask somebody for something and they kind of mind is thinking about other things and trying to do other things, they may agree to it, but I want to make sure that I talk to her first and get it in depth so she'll know exactly what it is that I'm coming in trying to do, not just to stay there to live off of her, because I don't need to live off of her. I just need a roof over my head, and I can take care of my own self from then on there. And maybe I'll help her with my two little cousins. So that's basically my story.